Vietnam has become the world's second leading coffee exporting nation over the past 15 years. Over 75% of the Vietnamese coffee farmers are smallholders, making their living from less than 1.5 hectares. Smallholders often lack access to the information, tools, and techniques that would help them adopt more sustainable production methods.
Farmers lack knowledge, and their awareness for a good agricultural practice is limited. They should have as much knowledge as me, but for most of them, it's impossible to join as many workshops as I do. So the major point is about bringing knowledge to farmers.
The 4C Association is working to bring this knowledge to coffee farmers. By applying sustainable production methods, farmers are able to enhance the quality of their coffee, increase efficiency, and reduce costs.
Farmers understand that the 4C concept will bring long-term benefits to the coffee sector in Vietnam.
The 4C Association offers farmers support in form of trainings and access to tools and information. In Vietnam, the 4C Association has an office in the city of Buon Ma Thuot, which is responsible for coordinating all 4C activities in the country.
The 4C Association gives active support through capacity training programs. We especially provide smallholders with access to information.
The 4C Association believes that sustainability does not only concern coffee farmers. Within the 4C system, all actors in the coffee supply chain join forces to advance sustainability at 4C unit level. A 4C unit can be located at any stage of the coffee supply chain in a producing country. Basically, any group of producers that together can fill one container with green coffee can register as a 4C unit.
In 4C, we work with 4C units. And these 4C units, then they have to be trained, they have to learn about the code, and they have to learn about implementing the code, how their coffee production will improve.
In Vietnam's Central Highlands, Thai Hoa Group, a leading exporting company, has established a 4C unit. Smallholder coffee farmers are now benefiting from the 4C approach to baseline sustainability.
Since 2009, Thai Hoa Group has been applying the 4C Code of Conduct in Lam Ha, Lam Dong district with 4,537 farmers. In that process, we have prepared documents which are very easy to understand for farmers so that they can implement the 4C Code.
Thai Hoa Group recruits farmers as group leaders, like Mrs. Wei. Her group is made up of 50 farmers. She is responsible for supervising them in the implementation of good agricultural practices and in record keeping.
We, the farmers in the Thai Hoa 4C unit, are benefiting from improved farming techniques, how to take care of our coffee plantation, what it needs in order to bring good returns. We also share this knowledge with other farmers.
Independent third-party verification checks that a 4C unit is making progress through the implementation of the 4C Code of Conduct. Once a 4C unit passes verification, its coffee can be traded amongst 4C trade and industry members as 4C compliant coffee.
The 4C concept does not include a premium or fixed premium, minimum price, or any other interference with market mechanisms, but rather focuses on improving income through other variables, like improving quality through trainings, improving yields, productivity, and also reducing costs for farmers.
Another benefit we get from Thai Hoa's 4C project is that it is more beneficial to sell harvested beans to Thai Hoa than to sell to other small collectors, since Thai Hoa rewards better quality.
In Dak Lak province, the coffee processing and export company Dak Man can look back on 3 years' experience in implementing the 4C Code of Conduct.
So we've seen an improvement in the maintenance of the farms, and they've done the weeding very well. And so in terms of pesticide management, we find they've reduced the pesticides that they've used, and also they've been more conscious on reducing the usage of water in irrigation, and basically reducing their costs in production. And secondly, in terms of improving the quality, we've certainly been training them to pick the ripe cherries, and also the drying is very important.
EDE Consulting in Vietnam has also witnessed continuous improvements amongst the farmers who are implementing the 4C Code of Conduct.
Having been working with the farmers for a couple of years in the framework of 4C, we have seen that farmers have realized that it is interesting from a management perspective to keep records. So at the moment they know exactly how much they are spending, they know exactly how much they receive for their coffee, and more importantly, from an environmental point of view, we have seen that farmers have reduced significantly the use of fertilizers. They have significantly reduced the amount of water for irrigation. And if you add all these figures up, then the farmers have already, from an economic point, saved a lot in their pocket, which is improving their livelihoods.
Through its regional offices and partnerships with local organizations, the 4C Association is spreading its baseline sustainability approach in the different coffee-producing regions. As per July 2010, there were 89 registered 4C units in over 20 different countries.
I personally visited 2 weeks ago some coffee farmers in Colombia who are applying the code, and they told me they were happy because they got training, now they have a better quality, more technical knowledge, so farmers can derive tangible benefits.
We have been able to get some benefits from 4Cs, especially in disseminating current technical information, and secondly, by also encouraging us to apply good agricultural practices. Now, as such, we have been able to improve the quality of coffee, and moreover, we have been able to fetch good prices, especially for coffee which has been verified by 4Cs.
The farmer's journey towards sustainability can be long and challenging. Many farmers have seen their lives improve as a result of the application of the 4C Code of Conduct. However, much still needs to be done to increase 4C's impact. With this in mind, the 4C Association, its members and partners will continue to work to further support coffee farmers in this exciting journey. The 4C Association, joining forces for a better coffee world.